Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I hope that you all are just impressed by these 6 participants for their hard work and dedication. Welcome to our program.
Participants for tonight and last year's winner. Let's give them a big round of applause and hope they can hear us. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2021 Distinguished Young Woman of Fulton County Showcase. I am Mike Wachkowski, your Master of Ceremonies this evening. I'll be guiding you through this program as we welcome it back for the 2nd consecutive year. Our theme tonight is Reaching for the Stars, so the music you hear will all be star-related. At this time, please silence your electronic devices if you haven't already done so. And the music you heard was from the movie Space Jam. It's not exactly star music, but it's space music, so hey, close enough. We appreciate you joining us this evening as we honor 6 talented young women who understood the value of our program. One of these ladies will be selected to represent Fulton County at the 2021 Indiana Distinguished Young Women Program, which will be held in Kokomo this coming February. Before the program began this evening, 50% of the participants' scores were already completed. Judging in scholastics, which accounts for 25% of each participant's total score, was completed by a qualified judge who specializes in education. They reviewed each participant's grade transcript, standardized test scores, and academic extracurriculars. Judging an interview, which also accounts for 25% of each participant's total score, was done earlier today. Each participant had a 10-minute interview with our panel of judges. The interview session is designed to allow the participant to reveal her personality while also indicating her maturity, reasoning skills, individual moral code and beliefs, and the ability to communicate effectively in a personal setting. This evening, you will see the remaining 50% of the competition during on-stage presentations in the 3 remaining categories of self-expression, talent, and fitness. Every judge will be giving each participant a score of 1 through 10 in each category. As a result, the young women are not competing against each other, but instead trying to get the best score they can for themselves in every category. Scoring for individual categories is a process that's consistent at all levels of a Distinguished Young Women program, local, state, and national. It is customary for judges to be brought in from outside the community. So let's cue some star music and meet our panel of judges. Our first judge this evening is Jennifer Palmer. Jennifer is a 5th grade math and science teacher at Western Intermediate School in Rushville, Indiana. She grew up taking dance at Becky Seamster Dance Studio in Kokomo since the age of 7 and trained in ballet, point, tap, jazz, and lyrical. She has been teaching dance for 24 years and most recently took over the studio when Becky retired, changed the name to Legacy Dance Academy. Jennifer started being active with the Distinguished Young Women program when she participated as a contestant as a senior in high school. She is now the judge's chairman for both Howard and Grant County's DYW programs, along with being the choreographer for Howard County. In her spare time, she likes to curl up with a good book or indulge in some retail therapy. Let's give a nice welcome to Jennifer Palmer. and the University of Kentucky. In 1961, he moved to Logansport to work at Wilson's for 17 years, serving as office manager and cost accountant. In 1984, he launched his political career of service to the residents of Indiana. This was a decision that resulted in a distinguished political career spanning 24 years, first serving in the Indiana House of Representatives and then as an Indiana State Senator. During his public service, Tom has been honored and recognized with many awards, including National Republican Legislator of the Year and Chamber of Commerce Government Leader of the Year. He has been honored with 2 Sagamore and Wabash Awards given by Indiana governors. Through his dedication for supporting and giving back to the community, Tom has devoted his life to civic service activities, including being on area and economic development boards, supporting small and independent businesses, and chairing community fundraisers. He served as board president for Sangerlay Valley Boys Home and was an advisor for the State of Indiana Academic Competitions for Excellence. Tom is a member of multiple service organizations, including Shriners and Rotary. In 2010, he retired from Anderson's Incorporated, where he was corporate secretary and sales manager. He is continually active in the Calvary Presbyterian Church, where he has served in several capacities. Tom resides in Logansport with Kay, his wife of 48 years. They have 6 children, 16 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. In his free time, he likes to travel, read, and spend time with his family. Let's welcome Tom Weatherwise to our program. She's an active member of the Peru First Baptist Church, where she leads worship on Sunday mornings and is part of a weekly Bible study. In high school and college, she was involved in numerous dance classes and just became the dance instructor for a new class offered at her high school this year. Kelly enjoys traveling around the world and has been to 3 continents and over 15 countries. She's an avid reader and has recently discovered a love of musical theater, playing Tanya in the Wabash Community Theater's production of Mamma Mia last year. She has been involved with the DYW program for the last 12 years, both as a state participant for Miami County in 2008 and as one of the fitness coordinators for the state program. Let's give Kelly Berryman a thank you for joining us. Teaching students of all ages from kindergarten through 7th grade. She obtained her Bachelor of Science degree from Indiana State University and her Master's degree in Building Administration from Indiana Wesleyan University. Rachel recently began a new position at South Bend Community Schools in the Curriculum and Instruction Department as the 6 through 12 Literacy Coordinator. She and her husband, Tom Anders, have 2 children and live in Plymouth, Indiana. Her husband is the senior pastor at Plymouth Church of the Brethren. Their son Taylor and his wife Ashley reside in Logansport, and their daughter Ann is a senior at Plymouth High School. Rachel is no stranger to the Distinguished Young Women program. She is the daughter of Don and Nancy Taylor. Her father was the chairman of the Cass County Junior Miss programs during the years of Jill Dittmeyer in 1982 and Dr. Gladys Brindani in 1983. Being around such determined young ladies at an early age inspired her to chase her own dreams. Let's give a nice welcome to Rachel Anders. Our final judge this evening is Lori Baxter. Lori is the chairperson for the Grant County Distinguished Young Women program. She became involved with the program after her daughter Kaylee was named the 2008 Grant County Junior Miss. With a BA and an MA in choral education from Ball State University, Lori has directed show choirs in the public schools and has taught private piano and vocal lessons. She also taught art and music history for Indiana Wesleyan University's Adult Studies program. the state of Indiana and traveled with them around the United States, Russia, Poland, Romania, and Greece from 1976 to 1980. Lori has been married to Joe for 39 years, and they have 2 daughters, Brittany and Kaylee. She is very active in the Sweetster United Methodist Church and the Psi Iota Xi. Since 1993, Lori has been active in the adoption law reform in Indiana. As an adoptee, she has worked with the court systems to reunite over 400 families separated by adoption as a confidential intermediary. Now that she and Joe are retired, they are on the road exploring America in their 5th wheel. They are snowbirds, spending the winters in Rockledge, Florida, but Lori flies home every February to attend the state DYW program. Let's welcome Lori Baxter to our program. While the participants are continuing to get ready for the self-expression portion of our showcase, I'd like to give you some background information on the DYW program. Founded in 1958, Distinguished Young Women is a free program that encourages participants to reach their full individual potential. Our mission is to empower young women by providing over $1 billion in scholarship opportunities, developing their self-confidence, and participating in our life skills workshops that prepare them for success after high school. National sponsors include Barbara Barrington Jones Family Foundation, Mobile County, City of Mobile, Alabama Power Foundation, Master Boat Builders, Encore Rehabilitation, Shoe Station, Gant Travel Management, Wellington and Bonnie Coffin, Regions Financial Corporation, Jostens and Alabama Media Group. For more information about Distinguished Young Women, contact Tara Prinsep, National Headquarters Marketing and Communications Director at 251-438-3621 or tara@distinguishedYW.org, or you can visit www.distinguishedYW.org. Distinguished Young Women encourages personal development in all young people through its Be Your Best Self outreach program. This year, we are happy to announce we've added a Be Your Best Self scholarship to our list of awards. To be eligible, the participants had to write a 1-page essay on how they incorporate the 5 elements of Be Your Best Self into their life. They were also encouraged to include how they share those elements with others and help inspire them to be their best selves. The 5 elements are be healthy, be involved, be studious, be ambitious, and be responsible. We'll find out later tonight who had the award-winning essay worth $350 in scholarship money. Our next area of competition is self-expression. This category accounts for 15% of the participants' total score. During this segment, the judges will be looking for grace, posture, courage, and the ability to express ideas on stage. A couple of hours ago, the participants were given a question and have been asked to give a 20 to 30-second on-stage response. Since our theme tonight is Reaching for the Stars, we asked them, what does that cliche mean to you? Now with their responses, it's time to welcome back our participants for the first category of on-stage competition. This is self-expression.
interpretation of reaching for the stars is reaching your full potential. When you want to reach your full potential, you will do anything and everything to reach your potential. You will set and achieve goals and push yourself past your limit.
young woman of Fulton County, Aubrey Day.
Thank you, Mr. B. I was asked to tell you about what the state competition means to me. And honestly, when I was asked that question, I didn't know what to say. Because it was everything. It was the last thing that I had before my senior year got taken away from me. It was the last full event where I got to go meet up with friends and find new people and opportunities without having restrictions put on me. Those friends have carried with me clear through college. Going to college, I was terrified. I had no one. And I lost my entire senior year where I was supposed to go have star day and meet up with the new freshmen. But they were by my side. I was there at state with like-minded women. That never really happened before. That was the first instance I've been in where I was listening to people complain about having to miss a full week of school. They had AP exams, ACP classes, dual credits they had to earn. They were driven, determined young women, just like I hope to be one day. There wasn't a single girl in that room that I didn't ever doubt. I knew they were going to do something very, very special. But let's talk a little bit about what happened throughout the week. It wasn't just the people. It was the experiences that they offered to us. I remember standing there in the nursing home talking to the residents there and crying as they told me about their experiences, about their love lives, about what they wish they'd done differently. That impacted my life because I knew I couldn't take anything for granted. Little did I know that in a couple of months, their words would hit a little bit harder. Because in that moment, they wanted so much more for us than we ever even imagined. They gave us opportunities and words of wisdom that I didn't know would ever reflect upon my own life. And then a little bit later in the week, we went and we had game nights together. And then we left. We built so many connections, and I still talk to them to this day. But leaving them felt like I was leaving home. Like I was packed away, going off to college for the first time. I was by myself. I was so used to them by my side, protecting me, that it was weird without them. Going to state was the best experience I've ever had. And I've been in a lot of different places. I've gone on a lot of trips with a lot of different people, but never had I felt so empowered, so driven, and so ready to go educate others. I am so excited for the next distinguished young woman to be able to go and have that same experience, to create those same best friends. Now to say that it doesn't make me sad to walk off this stage and not be the DYW anymore would be an understatement. But I am beyond excited for someone else to have that same experience. Thank you.
I think that we are now ready for the next category of tonight's showcase, talent. Judging criteria is based on showmanship, technical ability, stage presence, and appropriateness of selection and costume. This is a maximum 90-second solo performance and accounts for 20% of each participant's total score. Your program booklet already lists some of the activities and honors for each participant, but as they're introduced, I'll tell you a little bit more about them. Our first performance this evening is Eleanor Shank. Eleanor lives in Rochester and attends Rochester High School. Her interests include fitness, anatomy, and physiology. Eleanor's community service involvement includes Miracle Tree, lifeguarding for Manitowoc Monster Triathlon, and raking leaves around the community. This evening, she'll be doing a situational stand-up comedy skit entitled Mother Dearest. Please welcome to the stage participant number 1, Eleanor Shank.
Usually, when some people get mad, they take their anger out on things like, I don't know, exercise, some people paint, some people sing. My mother aggressively cleans the house. Now, her first mode of expressing her anger is to get out the steam mop. And if any of you have ever had a steam mop before, those things are loud. So I usually know she's mad when she goes in the kitchen, she plugs the steam mop in, and I hear the shh. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So then she starts getting at our kitchen floor. Shh, shh, shh. I'm like, okay. So then I go to my room. I just kind of leave her alone because I know she's mad. And I come back and I'm like, hey mom, is everything okay? And she goes, I'm fine. Shh, shh, shh. All right. I'll leave her alone. Back off. Her second mode of, expressing her anger is to do the dishes aggressively. So I'm a busy girl. I'm a studious girl. I gotta do my homework at night. Sometimes I don't have time to do the dishes. So one night I sit at the kitchen table, typing my homework away, and I start hearing the clattering of dishes. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So I turn around and I'm like, hey mom, is everything okay? Once again, I'm fine. Clatter, 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 dishes in the dishwasher. So, some people express their anger in other ways. My mother aggressively cleans the house. But don't worry, mom, I still love you. Thank you.
explaining the steps of barrel racing using a video. In the video, you will see me running my 23-year-old horse, Reba. And so the object of barrel racing is to complete a cloverleaf pattern in the shortest amount of time possible. So you can either make one left turn and 2 right turns, or you can make 1 right turn and 2 left turns, which is typically what I do. So to get the horse to arc around the barrel properly, you have to put your inside heel on them and kind of roll it on their stomach while you're picking up on the inside rein. And at the same time, your other hand drops to the horn so that you can pull yourself up as they come out of the barrel, or else you'll fall behind the horse. And I will now show the video so you can see it in action. So as you can see here, this is where I'm pulling up my hand, and then I typically take in between the barrels in order to keep her moving. And I don't let go of the horn in between second and third barrel because it's one less step I have to remember. And then I kick her all the way home, obviously, to get the fastest time. And Reba and I have been a team for 2 years, and we have won 2 belt buckles together. Thank you.
Our third performer this evening is Lane Oliver. Lane lives in the Fulton area and attends Caston High School. Her interests include farm animals, especially horses and dogs, fishing and hunting. Some of Lane's community service involvement has been Special Olympics, peak community services, and helping with the FFA petting zoo and hog roast. This evening, she'll be showing off her devotion to sports by doing a basketball routine. Please welcome to the stage participant number 3, Lane Oliver.
stockings are hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. At last when I saw him and found myself, with a twist of his head and a wink in his eye, soon did he know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, and laid a finger beside his nose and gave it a nod at the chimney he rose. He sprang from his sleigh, and to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Our fifth performer this evening is Kaylina Agnew. Kaylina lives in the Talma area and attends Tippecanoe Valley High School. Her interests include fashion, discovering new things, and enjoying time with friends and family. Kaylina's community service involvement includes Miracle Tree, Helping Hands, Agape League, and volunteering at the animal shelter and the Burkett Fire Station Fish Fry. This evening, she'll be performing a comedy act entitled Surgery with Today's Technology. Please welcome to the stage participant number 5, Kaylina Agnew. farming, animals, and friends. Isley's community service projects include the Caston Elementary Courtyard, Phil's Friends, FFA Trunk or Treating, the Fulton Community Center, and a food drive. This evening, she'll be presenting Down on the Farm, Everyday Life in the Swine Finishing Barns. Please welcome to the stage participant number 6, Eiley Deming. Fulton County REMC, Bradley Maintenance Services, Farm Credit Mid-America, New Holland Rochester, Security Federal Savings Bank, First Federal Savings Bank, First Source Bank, Tidewater Incorporated, O&R Buildings, Mike Anderson Auto Group, Mike's Trash, Beacon Credit Union, Burger King of Rochester, Culligan of Fulton County, Jennings Insurance Agency, Clay's Flooring and Interiors, Craig Welding and Manufacturing, Fulton County Veterinary Clinic, American Legion Auxiliary, Wilson's Body Shop, Fulton County Title, Consolidated Union Insurance Services, Rochester Glass Company, Helt Realty Incorporated, Rochester Walmart, Blake Hardesty, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agents, Kroger of Rochester, Hartzler Funeral Services, Grace United Methodist Church, Caston High School, IPT's Screen Printing, Once Upon a Design, Uncommon Threads Incorporated, Vibrant Events Catering, Images by Trent, and Fulton County Women's Giving Circle. Just so you know, most distinguished young women local programs charge an admission fee. The money collected helps with getting a start on the next year's scholarship awards and expenses. Thanks to the support of our sponsors, we were able to have free admission tonight. In turn, we hope you support us through our great sponsors who made it possible. You'll find their contact information listed in the program booklet. Thank you again, sponsors. We couldn't have done it without you. Let's give our sponsors a big round of applause. Okay, so now back to the competition. We're ready for the fitness category. The young ladies will be performing in 2 groups of 3. Also, once they're on stage, they'll be performing to 2 songs so they can get the required amount of fitness time in for judging. A group portion will be followed by individual spotlighting. Judges mark each participant's score sheet at the end of their solo performance. During the fitness routine, the judges will look for physical well-being, coordination, stamina, and agility. Fitness accounts for 15% of each participant's total score. Feel free to root the young ladies on as they're performing. We encourage audience participation because it's a long workout and they need to keep their energy level up. Participants 1, 2, and 3 will go first, followed by participants 4, 5, and 6. It's time for fitness. and cannot wait to perform it one more time tonight. Please welcome back to the stage Aubrey Day as she once again brings to life the character Peter Pan. We will be having an intermission in just a few moments. We ask that you please continue to wear a mask since people will be moving around. There's plenty of room to spread out, so please do. If you need to use the restroom, it is out the double doors and to your left. If you are a presenter for our award ceremony, we'll need to see you over by the stage stairs in about 10 minutes. When the judges have their decisions made, we'll resume our program. Thank you. Our judges have returned, which means the results are in, and we're ready to bring back our class of 2021 participants. Here they are, one last time. Okay. At this time, Aubrey Day, our 2020 Distinguished Young Woman of Fulton County, has a few parting words.
Because, you know, when someone says, write a farewell speech, I never know through everything. She's been my biggest role model, and I've looked up to her since literally the day I was born. And then to my parents, and my brother, and then my community. It's been a rocky road for literally everybody, but we've held strong, and here we are, proudly representing Fulton County once again. Now, going off to college, I wasn't really a big part of the community the last several months, and now I do feel bad. But I've learned so much about myself and about opportunities out there that I am beyond blessed to be able to bring back to my county. And I can't wait to be able to share those opportunities with the next distinguished young woman and the other beautiful 5 contestants. Now, I said I'd keep it short, and I already thanked what I wanted, and I can't wait to, I'm sorry. I just don't know what to say, saying goodbye is hard. You come up on stage and you think it'll never end. You graduate high school and you never thought you'd get there. You go off to college and you think, okay, this is it, this is my glory days. But when I blink, it's gonna be gone. And so standing up here, I'm at a loss of words. And that's a first. Because I never want to see it go. But now I know that it's somebody else's opportunity to shine. Somebody else's time to be able to conquer the world and go and, well, reach for the stars. Thank you.
Yes, so now I think we're ready to bring back our class of 2021 participants. Here they are, one last time. This was a fantastic group of young ladies, and they've learned a lot. The committee chairmen are very proud of all of you and what you've accomplished. But I'm guessing you already know that because they probably told you that numerous times today, right? Before we start awarding the scholarships, I'd like to remind everyone that this is a very important part of our program tonight. Because of that, we're going to make sure that everyone has a chance to take whatever pictures they want as each scholarship is awarded. We will also be taking a group picture when the individual awards are done. We kindly ask that you wait until the group picture is done before you coax your favorite participant off the stage. Family, friends, and sponsors, you're welcome to take specialized photos once the group photo is complete. I know restraint is tough, but once these young ladies start going in different directions, it'll be difficult for us to get them all back together on stage for that group shot. Tonight's awards were funded in part by a grant from the Fulton County Women's Giving Circle and the Fulton County Community Foundation. As a result of the outstanding support we received from all of our sponsors this year, we will be awarding over $5,000 with each participant receiving a minimum of $150 in scholarships. We're going to start off our presentations tonight with the Be Your Best Self Essay Award. The comments we received from our 3 essay judges were, I've read the essays, really tough choices. It wasn't easy, and I must have read each one 10 times before I finally decided, and finding it quite difficult to rank. The $350 scholarship was added to our list this year and is sponsored by the Optimist Club of Rochester. Here to present the award is Amy Rowe. The winner of the Be Your Best Self Essay Award is participant number 4, Maya Musselman. Our next award is Spirit. This is voted on by the participants. Using the Be Your Best Self program as a guide, the person they've chosen best exemplifies the elements of being healthy, being involved in their community, being studious, being ambitious, and living by moral and ethical principles. This $350 scholarship is sponsored by Security Federal Savings Bank. Aubrey Day will be presenting this award on their behalf. The winner of the Spirit Award is participant number 1, Ellie Shank. Our next award is Scholastics. This $350 scholarship is sponsored by New Holland Rochester. Here to present the award is Nicole Ransted. The winner of the Scholastics Award is participant number 4, Maya Musselman. Our next award is Interview. The $350 scholarship is sponsored by Fulton County Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 143. Aubrey Day will be presenting the award on their behalf. The winner of the Interview Award is participant number 6, Ivy Deming. Our next award is Self-Expression. The $350 scholarship is sponsored by Bradley Maintenance Services. Here to present the award is Heather Bradley. The winner of the Self-Expression Award is participant number 6, Eileen Deming. Our next award is Talent. The $350 scholarship is sponsored by the First Federal Savings Bank. Aubrey Day will be presenting the award on their behalf. The winner of the Talent Award is participant number 6, Eileen Deming. Our next award is Fitness. The $350 scholarship is sponsored by Farm Credit Mid-America. Aubrey Day will be presenting the award on their behalf. The winner of the Fitness Award is participant number 3, Lane Oliver. Our next award is for the second runner-up. The $600 scholarship is sponsored by the Fulton County REMC. Aubrey Day will be presenting the award on their behalf. The second runner-up is participant number 4, Maya Musselman. Our next award is the first runner-up. The $850 scholarship is sponsored by the Optimist Club of Rochester. Here to present the award is Amy Rowe. The first runner-up is participant number 1, Ellie Shank. Our last award is the Distinguished Young Woman of Fulton County for 2020. Scholarship is sponsored by Rochester Homes Incorporated. The winner will also receive a $100 allowance for the state competition and a medallion. Here to present the awards are Samantha Sadler of Rochester Homes Incorporated, along with our 2020 winner, Aubrey Dake. The winner of the 2021 Distinguished Young Women of Fulton County Scholarship Program is participant number 6, Eileen Devon. Congratulations to all these talented young ladies. If you know of a girl who is a junior in high school, please tell her about this wonderful program and encourage her to go online and check us out. She could be next year's winner. In conclusion, I'd like to thank you for your attendance this evening and your support of the Distinguished Young Women of Fulton County Scholarship Program. Good night and be safe.